Welcome back to an episode of the Aftershow with SistasinCrimewithShiandToy.
Yes.
Now the tea this week, honey.
It's hilarious, honestly.
They be stressing me out. Like,
Listen, it's just really. I was gonna make a comparison. I was like, I'm not gonna do her like that. Don't worry about it. But it's just so entertaining. Like every time I think this is okay, they okay. You know, they're just gonna, like okay, everything is going steady. They hit us with a boom. Like it's just.
I said, if nothing else, they gonna always be relevant. Okay.
Yeah.
But like, I was really getting frustrated with them for a while. But like this tea, I was like, because I remember us even talking about some stuff that happened a while ago. We was like, we ain't about to cover them. Like they just be doing too much. But this here,
so it was hilarious. Yeah,
y'all, we talking about Blueface, Chrisean, and Jaidyn, Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
Why Chrisean and Jaidyn done teamed up?
Listen, when that camera flipped around, you could have bought me for a quarter. Because I was like, what? I said, how did this even happen? Like, I need a backstory. Like, what is going on?
I said, in the car with Jaidyn and Alexis, and they not boxing. Like, they was just like really teamed up on some baby mamas against the world type stuff. And I was like, how did we get here?
Like, I was thrown aback because I was like, is this something that's been in the working? Like, how did we all of a sudden like get cool? Like, they seemed like they were day ones. Like, it was just like all of that drama that happened that they go through all the time. It was just like they were just like day ones, and I'm just like, how did we get here? Like,
you know what? I think it was Chrisean finally being a mother and seeing it for herself, and with Jaidyn already being a mom of two. And seeing that, because after you get done dirty so much by a person, it's especially in situations like this, I see all the time where baby mamas and baby daddies, where baby mamas may have been beefing at one time. You come to see that man ain't for neither one of y'all. So like, why is we beefing? He's the problem.
Exactly, he is the problem. He's always been the problem.
He's the problem. Why are we beefing? I think it was one of those moments.
Yes,
but it still was just like. It still was just kind of random at the same time, because it's like they act like that's how I would hang out with my friends, just sipping and laughing my butt off. Like that's how they were going back and forth with each other.
right.
But he was big mad. He ain't gonna admit it, but he was big.
Listen, I think the video that just like, it was several videos that I watched that were just like, he's insane. But there was one particular video where he was with this particular situation. He was in the car, and I think Chrisean had left her baby with one of her friends or family members. They were keeping the baby. He was like, why is this baby? I can't say verbatim what he was saying because it's been a while, but this is in the family of what he said. He was like, how a baby don't have no parent at 2 or 4 in the morning? I said, sir, I raised my hand. I said, sir, can I speak? You're the parent. You're the baby go, how a 4-month-old or however the baby is gonna be without a parent at 2 or 4 in the morning? Sir, you are the parent.
You got him, don't you? He wasn't even supposed to have the baby. And mind you, Chrisean was paying that same friend that they call Marsh $1,000 an hour to watch her child.
Yes.
Like, and now she's so scared because and that's another thing, another reason I think him and Jaidyn linked up. Like I had been saying, like, it's no way Jaidyn is this dense. She's not. What it is he be threatening them about their kids. And so I guess it's a situation where they have to play along for the sake of keeping their children. But apparently he's threatened both of them, because that was part of the conversation. Even though they was drunk laughing most of the video, that was part of the conversation they was having, as far as how he doing the threats he makes as far as custody and this, that, and the third. So now this child, Chrisean, is feeling like she has to have her baby on her hip at all times, all hours of the day, for the simple fact that she don't know if he gonna come and try to kidnap the baby like he did in this situation.
Yeah, because I remember her saying in the video, like, she was supposed to have a show with someone that day, and she couldn't
Yeah.
even go because she wasn't able to get her hair done. She wasn't able to, like, prepare for the show, I guess, dealing with this situation. So,
Yes.
but my thing is, he has not had a single since that single with Cardi, and the only thing that's keeping keeping him relevant is these situations with his baby mama.
Exactly.
Honestly, remove those women, he has no basis. Like, he has nothing to stand on. So I just feel
Yeah.
like, honestly, I think them banding together is fantastic. It's hilarious to me.
It is so funny. That
And
was the
I
last
hope
thing
that,
I was expecting.
yeah, because when you sent it to me, I was like, wait a minute, what? And it was so funny watching those clips of them go back and forth and to see, y'all, he did the hair flip like, and he doesn't have any hair, so it was
So I'm
hilarious.
serious. That took me. He said, "Am I the problem?"
Yep. Am I the problem?
He
Yeah.
was so serious. I can't take it.
Yeah. But yes, sir, you are the problem.
You
You
are the
definitely are the problem.
problem.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
"Is it me?" So now that mug in the house by himself, because I guess Jaidyn done moved out. He in there making raviolis. Talking about, see, I can
Yeah.
survive on my own.
Yeah. But listen, but I'm gonna tell you, like, even Jaidyn, like, I haven't heard the full song. I just, on TikTok, I heard people making like videos with it. That song is very popular. Like,
Oh,
so
hello, MFer.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that one, yeah.
yeah,
People like the song. I haven't heard it. People like the song. Chrisean
yeah.
makes music. These women have the potential to have actual careers, and he is holding on to that, and I just feel like all it is emotional manipulation. You're using these children to have control of these women. And
Mm-hmm.
anytime you do something like that, you will not win. Just like the public is watching you in these situations with these women and how you try to paint these women, the public is watching you too.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. So I don't care
They
that you
are.
feel like, that, oh, Chrisean left the baby at 2 a.m. She left it with someone she trusted and that she was paying for childcare. That's not negligence.
And let's not act like she was out here thought and she was in the studio trying to get money. That's what she
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
She's an
Because
artist.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any. And let's not forget that you posted your son's private part, sir.
Yes, yes. On the internet. He deleted it, but of course, once you put it out there, it ain't never going away. People had screenshotted it everywhere. Like, are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
So what makes you such a better parent than these women? You don't.
He's
And
not.
I'm sorry, but I just pray both parties, like both women, get themselves together, keep it drama free. And I'm glad.
Yeah.
I hope this is a serious situation where they're going to stay bonded and connected. That this isn't situational, and this is just for this brief moment.
Hmm.
Y'all they benefit from each other. They can benefit from
They
each other. They
can.
really can,
Greatly.
because
They really should drop a record together.
a diss record, yeah,
Yeah, a disc record
they really
against him.
should.
Like that, I'm telling you, it would do numbers.
It was.
It would do numbers. But speaking of the public, just to backtrack a bit, he went on to say that he is now accepting applications. He said, apparently I'm running a circus, so I'm accepting applications. Why? Y'all duckhead women actually up there trying to apply. Like, I don't know, like, what's not clicking up here? I mean, is it just the money y'all want? He's not that cute. It
It's
has to
just the
be the
club.
money and the clout, because y'all see
Yeah.
what he's going through with these women. And I don't even think he got that much money, because that restaurant that he opened flopped, and he's in the process of rebranding, remodeling. That restaurant was a flop.
Where where
Um,
where was the restaurant? What kind of restaurant?
it was a restaurant, I think, like out in LA somewhere, and they used to serve like I don't know if it was like Blues Fish and Soul or something like that. It was called.
Oh,
But so now he's rebranding.
okay.
And he said he's just going to do boil bags. So, because I don't know if you remember, there was one point, Blues, yeah, that was right, Blues Fish and Soul. But at one point, Jaidyn was even working at the restaurant, I guess, because he didn't have no reliable help or whatever. And
So
people,
that's where she was working.
yes, at his
Oh
restaurant and stuff.
wow.
But that's so messed up for people to go in there like slip recording her trying to be funny, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she's trying to protect the bag for her kids. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, I ain't a fan of either one of
Or
them.
work shaming or anything like
Yeah, but
that.
I'm not. I
Yeah.
don't like that. I don't like that because a job is a job is a job.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she wasn't an employee. I'm pretty sure this is right when the business was finna go under, and you know he didn't have nobody to open, so baby
Mhm.
mama went in there to save the day. Because as we see
Mhm.
time and time after again with these men, they be wanting us to get them out of situations why they may treat you like crap. At
Mhm.
the end of the day, who they gonna come to?
You.
Okay, but it's up to
Yeah.
you whether you keep that door as a revolving door or close it. Okay, baby.
Mhm.
But now, since I know it's been a couple days since we talked about this, we got some
Yes.
updates.
Okay. I want to see.
So, there's two updates. The first one is really the bombshell.
Okay.
Blueface took to Twitter. He's always on Twitter, Twitter fingers. Well, excuse
Oh,
me,
X
X.
now.
He went to X. My bad. And he said that he had snuck some of the baby's DNA and went and got it tested, and the paternity results came back that he is not the father.
I don't believe that.
That was like a day or two ago. And he said he was just kind of coming around to the idea that the baby was his, blah, blah, blah. I said, but then I said to myself, but I recall a couple months ago that y'all got a DNA test. And it
Yeah.
came back that it was yours. So now it's not yours. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah. I don't believe that. I
Was you
think he's
lying
just.
then or you lying now?
Yeah. I don't believe that. I mean, I believe it's a lie, but I'm with you. Like, was it a lie then or is it a lie now? But it's a lie.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, who knows? I mean, but I don't trust him to tell the truth, honestly. So we'll probably never know the truth or
right.
whatever. But my thing is, you fought so hard for her to, because I think she named the baby Chrisean
Mm-hmm.
Jr., right? And I think he had an
Chrisean
issue with
Jesus
that.
Malone Jr.
Yeah, like I think he had an issue with that, if I recalled or whatever.
Yeah,
So he
because
was trying to,
his
yeah,
logic is, well, if you ain't gonna name him after me, he ain't mine. Why would you name him after you? And I'm like, you sound retarded. Like,
yeah.
hey, you
He's
slow.
crazy.
Just
He's
because she named
crazy.
him after her, don't mean it ain't your child, boy. That ain't how that work.
Exactly.
Like, so I don't believe him because, like, y'all had a DNA test a few months ago and y'all said it was yours, and now all of a sudden you had another one and it's not. I need a third one to rule out the other two.
DNA
Okay?
don't change. DNA don't.
No.
What I need for them both to go get a third one, right?
Yes.
Make sure they go to an official site, right?
Right.
Official site where you can be eyes and ears. People can have their eyes on y'all, right? And
Right.
get it professionally done, which I'm pretty sure that's what they do. Get it professionally done and put it all to rest.
And on
No,
top of
no,
that, I want to see the results. Drop the results.
yeah.
Y'all keep
Because
talking
did
about it, but
he?
I ain't seen no paper trail. Drop the results because
Mhm.
Tommy, when everybody was accusing her to be a crackhead, she went and got a drug test, recorded the whole thing, and dropped those results. I need to see y'all results.
Yeah. Is now he didn't drop the results when he dropped that bombshell.
No, he just wrote a post on X saying that he wasn't the father. The paternity results came in. I want to see. You know, I love a good receipt. I want to
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah.
He ain't put the results out there.
Yeah. Then I
That's
think
why
he's
I'm saying I'm not
lying.
buying that. You just
Yeah, I think
mad.
he's
You
lying.
hurt. You
Yeah.
bitter
Yeah.
because you know you done lost both of your women.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
And
you
they
was
didn't
playing both of
they,
them. You was back and buff like a ping pong ball.
they didn't ban.
They done banned it up again. Not only that, so you know
Oh,
that huge tattoo Chrisean has of him right here. She got
yeah.
it covered up. It's now a rose. She got it
Oh,
covered up
good.
last night, I think actually. So
Good.
it's now a big rose, and she got her son's name tatted across here. So
Good.
she has a lot of tattoos of him. So she's in the
Yeah.
process of getting all those covered up. I said,
Yeah.
I hope, because Chrisean, we done been down this road before, but I hope this is the wake up call that you need to see that
Mm-hmm.
this man is not for you or your son.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, ain't no man gonna be around my son that's denying him anyway, because I don't trust you.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do.
Yeah. And for the fact you sneaking DNA,
I
Seriously?
can't trust you. Like what?
No. But you know though, I've always had a soft spot for Chrisean. Like I've always like, come on. I'll be rooting for her. Like, come on, Chrisean. Like, come
Right.
on, girl. Like, come on.
Me
Like,
too,
get it
but it get
together.
exhausting.
Yeah, it's exhausted. Like, come on, girl, get it together. She was smart when she was in school. She was a terrific athlete. You know, like just she's talented musically. Like she has things, but it's just like she be so wrapped up in this drama with him and the baby mama and stuff. And honestly, I don't know who her circle is, and I'm not saying they're doing a poor job, but what I am saying is somebody, and I know somebody probably has. I'm no doubt, right? But somebody got to sit her down, like for your child's sake and for your sake. You have it. You
Mm-hmm.
have the potential, but
Yeah.
he's always going to. But he sees their potential, both women. But people like that, he's always gonna try to get you off track to focus on him because
Yeah.
he needs this. This is about his viability. He needs this. You don't. He needs it.
And he knows that they both are a threat to him. They both
Yeah.
pose a threat. When you encounter men like this, they're jealous of
Yes.
your success and jealous of what you can do and what you can accomplish because hell, I'm sorry, it's pouring down right now. So,
Mhm.
especially when you're more successful than them because she literally left and that was a thing of his is control because she literally left him with nothing. He had control over the bank accounts and all that when they were living together. She left with nothing. I said she
Really?
had to be good and tired to leave with not a damn dime. And she went straight out and bought a $10 million house. So the
Mhm.
girl be in her bag.
Yeah.
And Jaidyn do too. Like Jaidyn has, some things going for her as well, but when a man sees you as a threat, he gonna do one of sees no. When you're more successful than a man, depending on the type of man, he gonna do
Mhm.
one or two things. Either he gonna be there to support you, or he gonna try to bring you down to his
Right.
level. And that is
Right.
what he's doing because men like that who want to control you and have this power over you,
Mhm.
they want to knock you off your high horse. So they so call it and dim your light because it's all about them. And
Yep.
they woman can't outshine them, which I think is some coward shit. Let's just
Yeah.
go ahead and
Yeah.
say it.
But
Like,
let's be real. We knew about Blueface before we knew about Chrisean and Jaidyn. We knew about him,
right.
but the thing is though, like I remember back when his song came out, uh whatever that song is with he had Ricardo. I can't remember.
Something
But
with
he
some
was
blue
talking
faces.
trash about her, like when he made the video.
Like I I don't understand though, because it's like you not that dude.
Yeah.
You're
But
not that dude.
I think when he was talking about Cardi, because he said some very unkind things about her.
About Cardi B,
Yeah, about her, but
baby, it don't even compare. Like Cardi,
he said she was funky. He said she stank, and I was like, that is the ultimate, like, what I want to say, like, that sounds very high schoolish. That's what I felt when
yeah.
I heard it. Like,
And ain't
I don't.
nobody else ever said that. So
Anybody else ever said that? You just being immature, trying to get that wow factor and that attention from Twitter or whatever you get it from.
yeah.
Allegedly, let me say that. Allegedly, that's what he said. I don't
Well,
know if that's
Cardi
true.
B is the wrong one to play with because she'll
Yeah,
serve you with a lawsuit in a minute. Ask Tasha
yeah.
K.
Ask Tasha.
She'll
Tasha
serve you
still
up a
said,
lawsuit
"Ain't
in a
got it.
minute.
Ain't got it."
But no, because if that was the case, so many more people would be talking about her smelling like they do Lil Meech. Now I do think Lil Meech a little musty because too many people
He,
done said that.
I told you that man don't stink, and if he do, sis,
Too many people done said that.
I don't know any who said that. But what I'm saying is, back in the day, they said funky was a sign of wealth.
No, this ain't what it's giving. It's giving dusty. Like everywhere I've been seeing him lately, he been looking dusty. But anyway, he ain't the topic of discussion. But yeah. So with Blueface, I can't rock with men like that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
please don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not placing all the blame on him.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it always takes two. In this case, it takes three. Jaidyn, Chrisean, and Blueface. They all have their faults. They all have done what they done. But Blueface just oozes like
Mm-hmm.
that energy, like he has to have control of his women. Matter of fact, he said that on the show that he has with Blueface. Like he was telling Chrisean, like, you out here, you want to be the man, you want to be da 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 da. I don't want nobody want to be the man that ain't gonna listen to me, and basically so he can control. And I'm like, but Chrisean is smart.
Yeah.
I don't like she may not always articulate her words the best, but she's
Yeah.
very smart because
She
she
is
just
very
did an
smart.
interview with Cam Newton on his
Mm-hmm.
podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying that he appreciates his current partner because she was patient with him when he was out here acting a fool. And he said the thing you have to realize with men is that men are always attracted to other women. Chrisean came out, so basically she okay with you effing around. And I was like, let's call a spade because every time a man spits some bullshit like that to me,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so you just want to cheat and you want me to be okay with it. That's what you're saying.
Well, we talked about that indirectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He manipulated her into
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly believe Cam manipulated that girl into believing that this is
And she does.
normal and this is, whatever. But
And she been
yeah.
fighting for her life on social media. She been making all kind of videos, basically. Because when I watched the last video I watched with her, because I don't know if you know, she had a comedy stand up show in Charlotte a couple nights ago, and she
No.
was saying, "Yeah, I've been seeing all this because you know she's on tour. That's where all the thing come about because she revealed she was
Third
pregnant
time's
when
a
she started
charm.
third time's the charm. She's on tour.
Mhm.
She shows up in his jersey, wearing his jersey as a dress. She was cute. Don't get me wrong, because she always have been bad.
She's beautiful. Yeah.
She said, yeah, all these people all over the blogs and this, that, and third saying that could never be me. She said, you right, that could never be you because I got $100 million man and da 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 da. And they still were eating her up. And then she is still defending. She made another video defending herself, doubling down. But see, the problem people have is that when you were just toying and you were not dating Cam Newton, you came out saying how you can never be a baby mama, you can never do this, you can. We just said that, being careful
Yep.
about
Yep.
saying what you will never
What you
do.
never do. You have to be careful about what you say you never
Yes,
do and situations you've never been because
yes,
here you are living in it. Like,
yes,
and you trying to double down and defend it. Now, am I saying people can't have a change of heart? Yeah, but
yeah.
you trying to say, oh, I got $100 million man, and so what?
Exactly. It does not. I said, so I see what kind of woman you are right now. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, I said, so after she released that video, I'm in the comments on Shade Room. Y'all, if y'all see me in there, y'all, I'll be tripping. But I was in the comments on Shade Room. I was like, is she trying to convince us or is she trying to convince herself?
She's trying to
Because
convince himself.
she's trying to convince herself because you don't realize that you've been manipulated to believe that bullshit that these men be spitting out is and Cam Newton been giving passport bros and Kevin Samuels for the past couple years now. So
Yeah.
he spits the
He'll say
stuff.
the Godfather, rest in peace to the
Yeah.
Godfather, Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels.
Yes.
But like I said, in that past video, well, for the Alpha Males and Baby Mama video we had,
Yes.
listen, Cam must have only listened when he was talking to the women.
Because
You must not have heard what he said about men. Y'all typically log out at that point. You only want
right.
to talk about anything against Black women, and that is
Right.
just so
It's
pathetic to me.
disgusting.
But my thing is, I'm just sorry, Cam is not high value to me. Okay, he got
Me
$100 million,
either.
but you got to understand, net worth is different than actual money, right?
Right.
Net worth is how much you're worth. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? But that could change at any time. Look at R. Kelly. That could change at any time. And
Exactly.
the thing is, the gag is once you announced that you was pregnant and this tour, Third Time's a Charm, they ate you up immediately because you know what they said? They heard he and saw him allegedly
Yeah.
saw him with another chick just recently.
Baby, it's not allegedly. He basically admitted it.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, though, women don't realize when you get a man like that and you become the main, you left a vacant spot typically.
Yeah.
In most cases.
And that's what she was trying to. Oh, I'm about to go ahead and have ice cream with my bonus kids and da da da, trying to convince herself that she's living the life. Meanwhile, as soon as she posted that video, a couple hours later, he posted the interview with Chrisean where he was basically admitting that he been cheating on you since y'all met, and you okay with it. That's what the man said. Now, Toya, and I'm even upset that your name Toya because I don't be on that dumb shit. Toya, like,
But
I
I'm
don't care
just
how
so
much money you got,
disappointed in her.
baby.
I mean, not that my opinion matters. I'm just like, girl, really? Because you had a booming career. You were like, well,
See,
not were. It's just like I'm just like taken aback by that.
I'm taken aback by the fact that you said all this about these baby mamas only to become one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You got to be careful about what you say and put out into the atmosphere, and even myself too, because I talk. I'm not gonna say I talk down about baby mamas, but I say certain things here and there, and you got to be careful because I'm not gonna lie, shit does happen. I
Yeah.
completely understand.
Right.
But I said for you to be out here doubling down, fighting for your life in these comments, no, you got to answer to that because
Yeah.
you really was talking trash about the
Mhm.
baby mamas and say you would never do this and you would never do that. And then
Mhm.
because you met a $100 million man, you compromise all your values and morals.
Yeah.
And you let him talk you into some shit that I know you're not okay with because if you were, you wouldn't be fighting for your life in the comments
Mhm. But
and
you know
making
what though?
videos.
My issue is when people make all these bold statements, whatever, just stand on it though. I
Yeah.
personally, if I was her, I would not be addressing anything.
Yes.
I would just be
And
on my
just be
tour.
like, it is what it is. Because
It
I've
is what it
said
is.
that I'll never be a baby mama. But if you ever see me being a baby mama, I'm not addressing nothing.
Yeah.
Just say that. I
Right.
would be like, I mean, play as if up too. I don't know what you want.
Right. It is what it
But
is. Stuff happens, but you know, and I understand it's okay to have a change of heart with some stuff too. That is
yeah,
perfectly fine too. But it's just for me, I just don't understand how he sits up there and because I can't remember who he was interviewing on his podcast on YouTube and he was talking about you telling me that you don't want no expensive dinner and expensive gifts like on the first date or something like that. I can't remember. Allegedly he was saying that and I was just like there are some women who don't need expensive dinners. Like there are some women that is believable just because the women you choose to deal with. Because here's the thing, you are the $100 million man, right?
right.
Women know that. They're expecting that from you. They're not expecting to be rolling up at McDonald's. So, sir,
Exactly.
and that just that goes along with that whole gold digger statement. Like, you know, that
Hmm.
whole thing, women are gold diggers, but that's what you advertise that that's the big thing that makes you attractive, your money, right?
That's what they put out there. They take pictures with all this money, this, that,
Yeah.
and the third. And then when you get encounter a woman who wants some of it,
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden she'll go there. What ain't that what you wanting? You put
And
it up there
then
to attract people.
I mean, I didn't listen to Toya's, like I haven't, so I don't know what all she said, but I know I'm
I
just going
send it
based
to
off
you.
what you mentioned.
I send it to
Here's
you.
the thing. The only thing you can say is I got $100 million man. But what about how he treats you? That don't matter because he got money? That don't
She
matter?
ain't said nothing. She said she happy, but she ain't said nothing about how he treat her.
Yep. We know he got money.
Yeah.
We're talking about and the dynamics of your relationship is not our business. It's really not. But you make it our business when you hop on live trying to defend stuff.
Yes.
Like we know he got money, but what about the other stuff? Since you want to be so expressive and let us know this, that, and the fourth that you happy, what else do he do? Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. He
Nothing.
cause
You're getting the same
from him,
experience that the other one's getting.
from what he say, he playing her like a damn piano, playing her like a flute. That's from what he said. Your man said after you got online and said you was happy. He went on there and with Chrisean and admitted that he been cheating on you down through the years and you was patient with him while he had to heal. Boy,
But
y'all,
but you know what
y'all
though?
love to use that.
Listen, but no. It's that word too, and it's also y'all just throwing around a bunch of words to explain your BS to us.
Yes,
Like using these words, these be patient with me to heal.
yes.
What are you healing? You running up in somebody plugging using your stopper to plug in all these women. That's not healing, sir.
No, healing is when you in the trenches by yourself doing the work
Yeah,
on
yeah,
yourself. You can't do the
yeah.
work on yourself while you
Having some
inside somebody else.
Exactly. Sir, like healing is like, all right, I'm taking a step back. No, sir, you're not doing any of that. You're being irresponsible. That
Right.
was one of the words I was going to use. And you have no self-control. That's what I was trying to say. You have no self-control.
That's true.
Like your healing is, that's a bunch of BS. You're not healing. You lack self-control. So
Right.
therefore, like I said, people love to use, healing and entanglement and all of these words to describe their BS, and I'm just not buying it. I'm just sorry, I'm not buying it. And like
Yeah.
for you to say y'all just mad because y'all can't get $100 million man. Some women look at your situation and say, if that is the type of stuff I have to put up with to be with this $100 million man,
I don't
you
want it.
can have it. You can
That's
have it.
me. Baby, I don't want it. I want real love.
But making
I
this
don't give a
about
damn.
because you so fine and
Mm-mm.
you got $100 million man because you so fine. But the thing is though, by the time he, not speaking this on this woman, but by the time he just wear you down, dragging you through the trenches emotionally, all these stuff you probably gonna have to go through to put up with this man. He probably
Yeah.
gonna take all your good years. All you beautiful, you are, girl. I stand on that. That girl is beautiful.
She's very beautiful.
Beautiful. But not but all of that could take a turn dealing with a man like that. All of
Yeah.
that'll start weighing on your face. All of
Because
that
this is
mess.
child number 6 and your baby mama number 3. That
Mm-hmm.
is
Yeah.
insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
But
don't
my
care
thing
how
is
much money he
also,
got.
and he ain't married not one of those women. Now, am I
No.
saying that everybody's goal is marriage? No, it's not. And I respect that wholeheartedly. I'm not saying that, and maybe her goal is not marriage, and maybe the other one's goals are not marriage. But
Yeah, they were.
I'm just saying, like, how can that be a high value man with a situation? That's a lot to put up with. That's 3 women and 6 kids.
So you gotta watch Dana Dane's take on this. I be back and forth with Dana sometimes, but Dana, at like the way she um verbalizes, or what's the word I'm looking for? She basically broke this down to a T. And basically what he was saying was, as far as the kids and the previous baby mamas, he was like, yeah, they wanted to be married, but he wasn't ready. He had to heal this, that, and the third. He couldn't do that. But she, again, and I have been saying it for years, Dana said, how are you not ready for marriage, but you're ready to sow your seeds in all these women and have a
Mm-hmm.
child?
Mm-hmm.
Children are way more permanent than a marriage. I've been telling y'all.
Yeah,
Then on
way
top of
more
that,
permanent.
she said, so babe, she said, I'm not buying it. She said, because with me, you can't give me a bunch of words and think I'm just gonna hold on to them and manipulate me like that,
Mm-hmm.
because you lack sexual discipline. That's what it boils down to with these men. They let, not
Mm-hmm.
all of them. Don't fellas, don't get your panties in a bunch. But
Mm-hmm.
most of them, like men like this, lack sexual discipline. And so what you want to do is excuse your actions under the guise of you healing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
buying it. I've had a man tell me some stuff like that, and I was like, "Oh, move around,
Yeah.
move
Yeah.
around." Cause you can't. I call a spade a spade. And all they doing is sugarcoating. You can't sugarcoat shit with me, cause I see
No.
right through the bullshit. Like
Right.
it's not going, and that's what. And Chrisean, that's why I was like, Chrisean is so smart, because he was throwing all these words out at her, and I know people probably view her, and he probably view her as being green or slow, and don't
Yeah.
know what these words mean. She immediately came out. Oh, so basically, what you saying is that she comfortable with you sleeping around. She said effing
Right.
around.
And
She
what
said,
did
so
he
you trying to
say?
tell me I need to be comfortable with effing around?
Right. What
He
does
said,
he say?
he paused. He said, well, no. He said, well, yeah. That's exactly what he's saying, but y'all try to dress it up under the
Mm-hmm.
guise of you needing to heal and you not being the man you need to be. This, then the third. No, no, no.
Mm-hmm.
Baby,
Mm-hmm.
just say you want to be a hoe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Toya comfortable with it. That's what
Yeah.
it is. But
Yep.
now I wonder how she feels that, because I don't feel like that was something she ever intended to get out. But he done came as soon as she posted that video, doubling down and explaining herself, and then a couple hours later, that podcast video came out. And I wonder how she feel now, because now you look stupid.
Right.
You so happy with a man cheating on you?
Right. Sis, I'm trying to tell you, listen. When she came out, I said, "Girl, what are you doing?" Not that I'm not a judgmental person. I'm not. I promise. But I was like, you had your career, like, okay, even if you wanted to be with him.
Right.
But here's the thing, having his baby, that's another thing, because here
That's
you
a
are, you have to
whole
put up.
nother thing,
I
baby.
mean, and I'm not saying his baby mamas bring drama, but I do remember a couple months ago, probably even last year, it came out that one of his baby mamas, the real pretty girl he was with when he played for the Panthers, Kia, beautiful, another beautiful girl. Kia was wanting more child support. And he was complaining about that. But I was like, sir, you the $100 million man. Why is that an issue?
Right. Why is
Your
it a
kids,
problem?
yeah, your kids are Cam Newton's kids. They need things are getting more expensive. I'm pretty sure they're like in private school. I'm not sure. This is just my thought. They're probably in private school. They probably have to have some security, like in a gated community, you know. Yeah, cough up that money.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, you want that type of woman, right? You want the woman to stay at home and do what you say. You strike me as that man, but you tell her. I think allegedly he was basically saying, like, why can't she just get a job? Because you have her attachment to you has, I feel like, has shifted her life into being, she probably can't like be employed anywhere. Like, and I was like, she had your kids, sir, and you the $100 million man. Cough up that money.
But it
I think she has 4 kids by him, I think.
But it goes both ways though, because when you're with somebody of a high profile status for an extended period of time, you and the children become accustomed to a certain lifestyle. We
Mm-hmm.
seen this happen with Mary J. Blige having to pay her husband's spousal support. We seen it happen with Wendy Williams having to pay her husband's spousal support. When they become accustomed to a certain lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
you have to maintain it, especially for her and the children. Per the law, that ain't me saying that. The law
Right.
says that because these people are able to get spousal support, and we see so many times, like so many guys that ended up having babies with these women, they have to provide for them to a level of what they were doing when they were with them.
Right.
You open that door. So you can,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. It's no accountability with men like this. You blame the world and everybody else for
Yeah.
situations that you let happen. And then you get mad
Healing.
when you have to face the consequences of your actions.
Exactly.
That's
Healing.
insane. You did it. You laid
Yeah.
down and had these babies. You shot up the club.
Yep.
Now you got babies. You don't want to be with the woman no more. And you
Yep.
mad that she want to be accustomed to the same lifestyle that she was living.
Yep. Yep.
Make it make sense.
Yep.
You open the door, walk.
Cause like honestly, when I found out he had a podcast, I was like, oh, he's just trying to be the next Kevin Samuels. That's
He
what
is.
it's doing.
And I
Yeah.
never watched. I never watched, but it came across Dana Dane's page.
Yeah.
And she broke it down. Like, I'm gonna have to see that video. Sometimes I don't always be out of our Dana.
Yeah.
But on that,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
ate them up. She ate them up,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
rightfully so. But see,
I'm with you. Sometimes I'll be like, come on, Dana. You know
yeah,
what I
like
mean?
Dana girl,
Yeah, come on.
like the
But
whole
like,
sexy red thing. It was kind of
yeah, I was like, I didn't agree with the sexy red perspective.
yeah,
But I feel like everybody has a right to their opinion, and
right.
but people eat her up for her perspective. But like with this, I think she spoke on Cam Newton before, and like I was like,
She's
she's
spot
exactly
on.
right.
She's
Mm-hmm.
spot on. Cause that's
Yeah.
all they do, and that's the same thing with these misogynistic types, the passport bros. Like you can't give me shit and want to call it sugar and think I'm not gonna question it, cause that's all it is. They be trying, and I hate the pick me's that be holding on to it, because that's what Toy is giving. It's giving pick me. You hold
Mm-hmm.
on to their every word, and you're not listening, and you're not thinking.
Right. Right. But you know what though? She had did another interview with it's the girl with the curl, what's her name? Shane Shane Bodie or something like
I
that.
don't think I know who
She's
that
like
is.
an influencer. I think she had a YouTube channel for a while. I think her name is Shane Body. I'm sorry. If I mispronounce, I'm sorry. But she did
You
an
good?
interview. She was on the same stuff. She was with Cam at this point. She was like, I just do everything for him.
I remember that. I forgot who she did that with though, but I remember that.
He is Shane Body or whatever her name is. I cook for him. I pack his clothes. I take out his clothes and I cook for him. I do everything for him. And I was like,
Ain't enough money in the
girl,
world.
what?
And you ain't got no ring? Secure the ring first. That's what Dana said too. Secure the ring first. If you can secure a baby, you can secure a ring.
But a lot of these men, they ain't trying to get that piece of paper because you know what? They know that if anything goes awry, because that's why they don't marry them, because they know they want to be irresponsible and they know they want to have whoever, and do what they do. But I'm gonna tell you, like, they know they not stupid. A lot of people think men
Exactly.
are stupid. They're not
No.
stupid.
Men
They are
are very smart
they're
and
very
they're
smart.
purposeful.
Yeah.
They're very
Because
purposeful and intentional.
because here's the thing, based off what state, prenups, you can have an iron, cloud prenup or whatever. But a lot of men don't take that stride because different things, laws are different in each state. I don't know about prenups or anything like that. I really don't. But they just rather not even take the risk. They rather
Right.
have the babies. They don't want to take the risk of being married. That's crazy. But
That's
I
really
think it's all
insane because I mean, like I said, ain't nothing more permanent than having a child with someone.
yeah. Because
Nothing more permanent than
I broke
that.
that down a couple videos ago. All right, let's start at birth. All right, so you have a baby, y'all don't work out. You telling me okay? So y'all have to co-parent. I get there are some situations where you can't just deal with people, but here's the thing: y'all connected. And people say when they're 18, all this stop. No, it doesn't, because if this child gets older, gets married, you really gonna miss out on the wedding because you don't like or agree with the other parent. Like, seriously? Okay. Or if they have kids of their own, you become a grandparent. Like, it just doesn't stop at 18. And I really wish y'all stopped
It's
doing it, because it really
crazy.
doesn't.
Y'all insane. I've been saying that for years. The people think I'm crazy. It is more permanent than being married. Like,
Yeah.
like we said, if you don't want to be married, great.
Mm-hmm.
I want what you want for yourself. But
Yep.
people can do what they want to do. I'm just not going for it.
Yeah.
That's just what it boils down to. Everybody has their own values, their own morals, and this, that, and the third. But I don't understand how men feel like it's okay to knock somebody up but not to marry them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's very much more permanent. Because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
you can always have a divorce. I'm not
Yeah.
saying go into marriage with the idea of divorce, but there's a way
Mm-hmm.
out. There's not a way out of being a parent unless you just be a dead,
Unless you just
or
unless you just yeah.
That's it. Unless you just a straight up deadbeat, there's no way out of being a parent.
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
just really, and maybe some guys can comment and break it down for me because I don't understand. I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand.
But be
And
respectful though, because we're not trying to disrespect nobody, but just state
no.
your point and keep it moving.
And
Because
as
I don't
always,
pull up with no disrespect, because I know this video might attract some folks that we really don't even want to be here, but everybody's free to watch. But I'm
everybody
just
entitled
saying,
to their opinion, but I'm
I'm willing
entitled
to
to
listen at
mine.
different perspectives, because like I said, I've heard situations where one parent won't let. That's like that guy on TikTok, and I'm gonna say this and we're gonna wrap it up. That guy
Yeah.
on TikTok who got that girl pregnant. That girl, I can't remember, they broke up. And I think, I can't remember. It's been so long ago. But he was in his car and he was talking about the whole situation, right? And people called him out because I think the girl had tried to come to him. I think she had maybe some postpartum. She tried to come to him and say, look, I'm struggling or whatever. I ain't even going to tell the story because I can't remember. But they ate him up because basically what he was wanting was he wanted to have full custody to call the shots. But he was mad because he tried to drop off the child with her, but she would never take the child or respond to his messages. Sole custody does not mean you have sole custody and you drop this child off whenever you want. No, sir.
Exactly.
Like you said,
I remember that video. He
you
was
called the
so
shots.
mad,
He
but
was
this
so
what you
mad
want.
at her.
This
He
what you
was
wanted.
he was so
He
mad at her.
was.
Because he was in the video, I got full custody. I called the shots because that's
Yeah.
what it was about. But here's the thing: you didn't think about it in the future. I'm gonna be the sole responsible, but what you thought, I'm gonna get sole custody to control her, but you didn't think it through. Like, it didn't click that, oh shoot, I'm gonna have full custody.
Yeah.
This is gonna be all my responsibility. But he was mad because he was like, I be blowing up her phone. She probably on some island. She didn't trick me like that before. What she got going on is not your business.
Ain't got nothing to do with you. That's why y'all can't co-parent, because you be worried about what the other person doing instead of worrying about your child.
But see, his true intentions showcased when he was making that video. This was about you controlling this woman. And listen, I'm gonna go back and find that video because I said because he's insane.
Yeah,
I can tell by the way that girl, because she said she was struggling, and see, they even went back to court, and she talked. And now this is messed up, right? I couldn't do it, but she went to court and told the judge, I don't want anything, because at that point he had the baby and she didn't want, because I can tell she was probably one of those women who didn't want a baby, period. And he probably manipulated her into keeping the child. And this ain't an abortion conversation. He probably manipulated her into moving forward with having the child and everything. And, she thought that he would, do this and, be there and stuff. And they end up breaking up. And I think he wasn't doing anything in the beginning or something like that. And they had to go to court. And what happened was, here it is. I remember now. He had to go to court because I don't think he wanted to pay child support. And they ended up getting joint custody. And then something else happened. And then she ended up saying no. And he wanted full custody. And he ended up getting full custody, I think it was. Forgive me, y'all. It was a lot. So he ended up getting full custody. But he thought, I'm going to have full custody. So I'm be able to drop her, make her take him on. No. That's not what full custody means. No, you can't. So he tried to go back to the judge and say, hey, she won't take him. I got sole custody, but she won't take him. The judge said, ain't a thing I can do about it. Because she stood in court and said, I don't want anything to do with this man or this child.
But see, I don't think it was that she didn't want to have children. I think that man made her life a living hell to the point that she didn't want nothing associated with him.
Yeah.
That's what it was giving.
Yeah.
You made that lady's life a living hell because you fighting for sole custody for what?
Yeah.
You made that.
Have control.
He made. It's all about control and power with these kind of men. He made that lady's life a living hell, so much so to the point she didn't want to do, and I hated for that baby. But so much so to the point that she did not want to do or have any dealings with anything surrounding him.
Here's the thing. Here's the crap. Here's the messed up part, right? The crazy part. He's telling us this story. The baby's in the back seat listening to it all. The baby looks to be about 3. The baby's in the back seat. He's listening to all this. And I was like, that's the issue right there. I said right away, he the problem.
He is. But see, they love to, and see, these type love to play the victim.
Yeah.
You love to play the victim. Woe is me, and the world is against me. There's never any accountability. And it's like, okay, you're not telling your side of it. And the woman just got fed the hell up. And I mean, I hate it. Like I said, for the child, it's unfortunate when children are put in these situations.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I understand, because I be seeing the same thing with women, taking these men through hell, men who want to be in their child's lives.
Right.
I hate to say it. I don't condone deadbeatness, but I can understand, because it's like you fight, and this person keeps fighting for what? Because they focused on you as opposed to the child, and want to control you and manipulate you and make you hurt because something happened in the relationship and it's festering out still instead of them healing. And they want to take you through all this turmoil. Like, that's enough to break anybody down, y'all. And I'm not saying, like I said, I don't excuse it.
Yeah.
But I can understand, because that happens on both ends. He just happens to have a deadbeat baby mama, but you gotta also, you can't be running around here preaching deadbeat when this is the bed that you created, and she just laid in it.
Yeah. Yep.
Again, this sounds so juvenile, but actions have consequences.
Yep.
You asked for it, now you got it, and now you on TikTok telling us for what? Because I ain't coming to watch the baby either.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, like, but also I want to add, like, again, we understand situations happen. We understand that, people change. you know, they say when you get married, you gotta agree and say I do to multiple versions of that person. Like I think it was Tyler Perry. He said multiple seasons. You know, like you gotta see them when they're mad, you gotta see them when they're happy. Financial struggles, you gotta see who that person is through it all. And then, you know, and the thing is though, even with that situation, like you might not even see every aspect of it. You know what I mean? So, you know, but y'all,
It be so y'all frustrate us every week.
listen, when I get done talking about y'all, it be a headache like right in
Right in the middle of your head, girl, because
yeah.
I be so
I just
stressed
sit
out.
and do this all the time.
That's why I be by myself, because y'all
Yeah.
stress me out so bad.
Yeah.
And
But
I'm like, Dana, I'm comfortable with being single because
yeah.
what I want is rare. And until
Yeah.
that happens,
Yeah.
I'm not settling. I'm not going for this new age bullshit y'all trying to spin on women. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
doing none of that. I know what I
Yeah.
want. And either
Yeah.
you know, you're
Don't
going to give
double
that
back
to
on that.
me
Yep.
or not. Like, baby,
Yeah.
I don't like, and more women got to be like that because I think they just get afraid of being alone.
Mm-hmm.
You're never
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
I don't know if people spiritual or you religious, whatever, but you never alone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All the time. All the time. Even when you don't think he there.
Mm-hmm.
Always. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so, and I know, like I said, what I want is rare. So be
Right.
comfortable just existing
Right.
because she
Yep.
was doing great. Toy was doing
Yeah.
amazing by herself. She didn't have
Yeah.
$100 million, but
Right.
she was beautiful. She had the bag. She had a
Yeah.
career going for herself. Like,
Mm-hmm. She's funny, like, you know,
yeah. And you let that man come in and knock you up like that and
and
make you baby
manipulating
mama
you
number
into
3.
believing that your situation is normal. I mean, and everybody's normal is different. But what I'm saying is, don't you dare think you better than the next woman, because that is where women mess up, like thinking they are, you know, better than the next woman. And oh,
Yep.
yeah, you could never be me because you can never be with $100 million man. The thing is though, like I said, if he has $100 million, some women are like, you know, I could put up with that for $100 million. Cool. But some women are like, no, that's
Because
not
I
for
need my
me.
peace. Like, anybody know me know I live up here.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no amount of money in the world gonna keep me at peace. I need to be at
Exactly.
peace. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, I mean, more
Exactly.
power to you, girl, but I know that's not how you truly feel. So we're gonna watch this play out, and then you gonna
Yeah.
become baby mama number 3 because it's not giving wife.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see how this play out. I don't wish on nobody downfall, but the simple fact
Mhm.
that you putting these words in the atmosphere, you gonna eat them.
And he done already embarrassed you. In
Yeah,
that same week, embarrassed
and
you.
the same day.
Oh, it's the same
Like,
day.
the
Okay.
same day. He embarrassed you. I was embarrassed for you. I said, oh, you ain't nan man I ever talked to would ever
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
ever. I've been in 3 serious relationships. Was it 3?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. That sound about right. 2 or 3. Was it 2?
Mm-hmm.
3. I've been in 3 serious relationships. None of them men would
Yeah.
ever. Cause don't you
Embarrass
dare
you like that. Yeah.
embarrass me like that. Get out there talking about I tolerated something. No, I did not. And she up there
Mm-hmm.
said now I want is she gonna make a response video to that? But we'll see. We gonna get out of here though.
Her best bet at this time
It's to
is to
shut
go eat
the
ice cream with them bonus kids. Yep.
and shut the up.
Right.
Girl, you
Before it
making it
gets
worse.
any worse. Before it gets any worse, girl. And don't say nothing no more. Don't say
That's
nothing no
it.
more.
Just
Trust
hush.
me. Trust me. In a few months, he gonna embarrass you again.
Yeah,
Don't worry. He'll embarrass you
yeah.
again.
And he gonna be with the next woman.
Yep. But we
But
still love you. We do.
yeah. I mean,
We
you
gonna
know,
stand behind you.
you learn. This
Yeah.
is a lesson for you.
Yeah.
Ain't no judgment. But you
Yeah.
just foul for sitting up there down in these other women. Like my sister said,
Exactly.
never think you better than the next one.
Exactly. Saying you could never, and here you are living in it.
Yeah. Girl, you evering like a we gonna get
Mm.
out of here though, y'all. But
Yeah. Well, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Let us know what y'all think about this Chrisean and this whole situation with I can't well We already discussed him. But yeah, let us know your thoughts about everything. Y'all, this is the Shine Toy After Show, but you find all our episodes on the Sisters in Crime with Shine Toy Instagram. Well, we have clips on Instagram. We have clips on TikTok. You can see the full videos on Spotify. You can see the full videos on YouTube. Y'all take care, y'all. If you don't learn anything else, close your mouth. Don't say what you would or would not do, because you never know. You could be living in it, y'all. So that's our advice for y'all today.
Right.
Anything else you want to add, sister?
No, I just want y'all to do better as humanity as a whole. Like, just
Yeah.
let's do better, because we're not.
Yeah.
That's it. I just need y'all to do better. Like,
yeah. I can tell it's time to sign off, because that headache I said I get right in here. Look, it's starting.
Yeah. We're gonna get on out of here. I gotta cook. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.